with Super Soup. Made some changes to the flood coolant idea, not going with the Home Depot buckets. So you got this 25, 26, 27 gallon Lowe's tub with two downspouts that connect into my input drains. Yeah, and then some reinforced suction tube that goes back to the RV pump. Right back here, it still needs to be on a little more, make it a little more tidy, but 12-volt power supply will be wrapped up in a box. Suction line coming up and in, and then a 1/4-inch soft line. It's good for 50 psi up through the back. It still needs a grommet. I drilled this hole size to, yeah. OD and OD of inside diameter of grommet is a difference, and that was fucked up, but new grommet is coming. Then it's up here, down to the machine with a little bit of lock line straight to the tool. So I don't want to run it now, it's gonna make a mess, but it works, no leaks. I did have to clean up some of the edges here with a little bit of epoxy, because of these seams from the outside on all four corners, including the existing drain holes underneath in 4 locations. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gooped a little bit of steel reinforced epoxy over those holes, and that should keep things tidy and dry outside of the mill. And then made some decisions on where to put the Saunders machine plate, thinking most of my time I'm going to spend in front of the mill right by these doors, and I don't want to be leaning in very far hunched over trying to access the primary parts that I may be working on. So putting the fixture plate up towards the front, the instructions say for this machine from Saunders to mount it this way. That way you could fit 3 of them side by side. But it fits this way, and the 2-inch hole mounting patterns matched up horizontally, and it is overhanging slightly, the base plate, but given how thick this is, I can't see it making a difference. And the stiffness transfer, yes, it'll be a little bit less stiff over here because it's not rigidly in contact with the base plate, but I don't know. It's gonna be fine. Especially for how stiff this machine is already. It's trammed in, X and Y, decent. This is the fixed edge of the vise, so this has been perfectly set in line before it was locked down with the X-axis of the mill. Then checking the sweep and the Y on this 1, 2, 3 block. And also, serendipitously, the tool setter. I need to get some longer 1/4-20s, but that too is going to be able to mount directly on top of and the Saunders plate that acts as a spacer, which is beneficial for shorter tools. Pretty sweetly. So yep, all the little stuff up here, metal work, and then the back I'll keep open. I might have another piece of Mike 6 aluminum around here somewhere. There they are, 2 Mike 6 plates. So these are ground Blanchard flat. I don't think it's 5/8. So I might pull that out and make another fixture plate for the back. Machined on the mill, or leave it bare, because the idea is I'm primarily going to make guitars. So the back would be for milling out the bodies and cavities, and the front for my steel parts, bridges, anything else I would need for components up front. Let's see, doors are on, and the new monitor is back. Ultimate goal is to run Linux CNC on the machine, but right now I do want to run cut control. And this afternoon, since cut control is Windows, you can run Windows in Linux through a virtual machine, and now I have Windows 11 installed through VirtualBox. Oh, well, yeah, I'm getting this error. Make sure that's shut off. Now it should go, yep. That will boot up into Windows, and then running cut control through Windows temporarily gets me the ability to move the mill while I'm waiting for the Linux CNC situation to be wired. That's going to take quite a bit of time. But there we are, loaded. And we load up cut control. Come on, boy. It's already, yep. Then you hear the mill with the USB pass-through and the VirtualBox connected through the USB port. And now I should be able to proceed without homing. And there you go. So that's pretty sweet with the touch screen. And go put that down to 10 jog step continuously. And then if we look at this tram here, over 4 inches, I'm within about a little bit less than a thou. So, given for what I'm doing, I'm happy with that. You probably could get it a little better, but given everything is tight, locked down, I'm not gonna mess with it. But that's where it's at. Later.